Well, a lot of amazing scenes in the movie. The one that really impresses me, of course, is the motorhome armada coming in. How did they get all these motorhomes together?
Oh no, but all of those were like real motorhomes from that area. It's like people that just happened to be there, and they went down to wherever the motorhome park is, and they said, "Hey, we're making a movie. Y'all want to come on down?" And people just brought their motorhomes.
So when you were driving in the middle of that, how jazzed were the people around you to be in that scene?
Oh yeah, it was really hot, so people kind of were really ready to go home. People were really surprised like how long it takes to do one scene for a movie, to do one shot. You could spend 8 hours trying to get one shot. So the first 45 minutes or an hour, everybody was into it, but then 110 degrees in your motorhome, it's got a little tense.
A few weeks ago, I interviewed one of your former co-stars, Stockard Channing from 6 Degrees.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, that film, how pivotal in your career was that movie? Because were there movies that you didn't get before you did that film?
Yeah, I think what 6 Degrees of Separation did was it established Will Smith as an actor. So whatever your role is, I'm not just a comedian or I'm not just that TV guy. 6 Degrees showed that I can do whatever it is that you need me to do.
The Marine uniform, you look awfully cool in that.
You like that, right? Yeah. I kind of like that. Oh, check this out. You like that, right? That was strong. See, you got to snap that thing. That's what the Marines kept telling me. You got to snap that thing.
Well, the first time you walked out of the dressing room with the uniform, what kind of comments were people giving you?
Well, what's great about putting on a uniform or the garb of any character that you play, that the uniform kind of makes you start to feel the character, So as soon as I put the uniform on, I kind of started to feel like a Marine, and then, you stand up straight, and everything. You kind of get that roughneck attitude about you. So people responded to that kind of nicely.
Tom Cruise said during the shooting of Top Gun, some of the hardest scenes were the scenes where they were in this mini gimbal sitting in the cockpit mock-up.
Yeah, that's really difficult because none of the elements of the film are there. You're just sitting like this in a chair, with your helmet on, and someone's telling you in your headset, okay, there's an explosion on your left. You go, ah! Okay, there's an explosion on your right. Ah! All right, now your plane dives down into the Grand Canyon. Ah! So you're trying to do all of that acting with nothing. It's not even moving. You're sitting with a blue screen behind you, and they'll put all the elements in later.
Yeah. So were there at least buttons in the cockpit that you could play with?
Oh yeah, you had some buttons. You play with the buttons and pretend like I know what I'm doing. You're pulling stuff and doing all of that. Like, I look like I knew what I was doing, right? I had no clue.
Yeah. One thing, you go into clubs or bars these days, everyone is smoking cigars. How cigar proficient were you before this movie?
I hate cigars. Oh my God, it's like just just smoke in general. Ugh, ooh, yuck, nasty. Ooh, baby, nasty. But just the cigars are like worse than anything. They stay in your hair and all in your clothes and everything. But I acted like I liked it.
Very, very at ease with that. I went to a science fiction Star Trek convention a couple of years ago, and it was amazing, these people there, how in tune they are to upcoming sci-fi. They're on their internet talking about it. When did you first start noticing how people were anticipating this movie? How much people were anticipating this movie?
Right after the Super Bowl. That's when the first big trailer ran, and right after the Super Bowl, it was like, what is that? What is that movie? Will, you in that? I was like, yeah, it's Independence Day, and people were. It's like the Super Bowl trailer. I think they said something like, "Enjoy the Super Bowl. It might be your last." And it's like that. Oh, people love that. Oh, what the world go in? When?
Don't make plans for August.
I know, right?
All right. Well, thanks very much.
Thank you.
And you got a winner here. So,
Thank you, sir.
So I look forward to seeing more of you on the big screen there.